Alright, hope we are all good, and of course welcome back. As you can probably tell, I'm really not well today. However, the streak continues and we have to get out and get some. It's actually a very small Tesco trip. It's for frozen blueberries and frozen raspberries. But I just wanted to get out of the house, man. Like, see, sitting in that room all day, man. Obviously, I work from home, right? So as I was saying, so I work from home, right, Monday to Friday. And see, you work from home, don't really need to leave the gaff or anything, to be fair, like, kind of during the week. Or like when you're working, if you're other than going to the gym or going to Tesco or whatever. So when I kind of finish work, I like to get out of the house, i.e. go to the gym, go and do something, go to Tesco, go for a sunbed. I know they're bad for you, but still. Getting out of the house is good for me, man. Like, see, sitting in my house all day, Monday to Friday, and if I didn't like go out, say after work, or I didn't go to the gym, I'd just be kind of sat in that room all day, every day, and that's obviously not good for you, you know what I mean? So, getting out of the house and doing things like this, it's just good for your mind, man. Like, it's definitely a whole mental benefit as well. But feeling not well, being trapped in a room, there was genuinely nothing worse than just kind of sitting there, like, rotting away all day. Like, I was working today, but at the same time, it's like I'm just sat there, like, I'm not like using my body for anything. I just feel like a pure couch potato, like a proper, just a lazy person, just kind of sat there all day, man. But at the end of the day, what I could do is sit there and think like that and like consistently just go, oh, I'm not well, I'm going to just sit here and do nothing and just feel sorry for myself, all that kind of stuff. Or I could get out and go to the shops, get what I need to get, stick to my plan as much as I possibly can do in this sort of situation. Like, being no well, usually the kind of first thing to go, apart from your body, of course, is your kind of appetite in general. Luckily, my appetite just now is actually alright. Like, I'm relatively hungry. I'm not pure like dreading eating my meals or that kind of stuff. Like, yeah, I'm not really tasting much, to be fair, but I'm still like kind of hungry for them, you know what I mean? I'm still kind of like wanting to actually eat. So to actually eat, I need to have the food. So I need to go to Tesco and get the food, all that kind of stuff. Like, I could just sit and go, oh no, I'm going to just eat whatever's in the cupboard or whatever's in the house. Like, rather than sticking to plan, I'll just eat this today, I'll just eat shite today. Like, there's no point me doing that. If I'd done that, right, if I sat in my house Monday to Friday working, plus I just ate shite rather than sticking to my actual plan, I can almost guarantee you I would feel 10 times worse. Like, I'm just eating shit, sat there feeling sorry for myself, doing nothing, like no movement, just sat either on the chair or in my bed, and I don't want to do that, you know what I mean? I want to stick to my plan. Realistically, I've started prepping Monday. I need to be on plan whether I'm unwell or not. Like, yes, I'm recovering, I'm resting as much as I possibly can do. Like, literally, yesterday I done nothing. Like, obviously I finished work and I literally just sat in my bed. I went for a bath. I read a book in the bath. But I just read my book in the bath, just chilling, good vibes, man. But I was absolutely floored. Then I woke up this morning and I was even worse, and I was like, this is it, man. Like, I'm just getting worse by day and I'm not getting better. When will it end? You know what I mean? Like, when will I actually start to feel better? So I'm hoping tomorrow I can actually start to see like benefits of like getting better, or like signs of getting better, like whether it be my throat isn't as sore, or I'm not as congested or bogged up, whatever it is, you know what I mean? Like, I need to try and think positive. If I'm just sat there feeling sorry for myself, doing nothing, I'm just going to feel even worse, man. So I just need to get out and do things, but at the same time, of course, rest as much as you possibly can. But I just hate sitting and doing nothing, man. Like, see, not going to the gym. I think that's why I hated the deload so much. Just taking time off the gym. Like, I didn't have to do anything. I just kind of sat and chilled out for the most part. And it's like, I kind of miss being active and like actually doing something. So obviously in a deload, you're doing nothing. You're not training. You're just resting, recovering. But it's like, I pure love training, so why would I want to do that? You know what I mean? And here I am yet again having to rest for even longer, which isn't good. But as I said, what can you do? I just need to rest, recover, and get on with it. Hopefully, I'm feeling better tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I said that yesterday, but at the end of the day, I just need to eat it and accept it. If I'm not well, I'm not well. And this is what I'm saying, like, you could just sit, right? You could sit and feel sorry for yourself, or like pure rush back to the gym and be like, oh no, I'm feeling a bit better today, so I'll just go back and pure like shorten your recovery time. Like, you could do that, but in the long term, the benefit that has is literally nothing. There is no benefit, Jesus man. There is no benefit of rushing back to the gym, or like just sitting pure doom and gloom, feeling sorry for yourself. Like, what I'm trying to do now is just be positive, sit and think, do you know what? It's happened, cool. I'll be back to the gym on Monday at the latest, hopefully. If not, Tuesday, whatever it is. I'm trying to kind of think of the positive things rather than just sitting thinking, oh, I'm no well, feel sorry for me, blah, blah, blah. Like, I used to do that. I used to, like, see, when I was no well before, I used to genuinely just sit there, feel sorry for myself, rush back to the gym, or not take any time off at all and just keep going to the gym. I'd then feel even worse, feel even more fatigued and run down, and just consistently keep doing that sort of cycle for like 2-3 weeks. So I'd rather like feel completely awful and done in and battered for like 4 or 5 days than like trying to go to the gym and just feeling done in, awful and pure battered for like 3 weeks, you know what I mean? So the positive thing is, I'm not like severely unwell. I'm not like pure going through a life-changing disease, all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm just going through a common cold or like a heavy cold where I've got a sore head, I've got a sore throat, I've got a chesty cough, mucus, all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, it's nothing like serious. Like, when I was younger, when I was 14, I had pneumonia. And that was like the worst experience ever, man. Like, honestly, I was a wee guy. Obviously, I was 14, and believe it or not, I used to play badminton. I said this before in an older video. I used to play badminton. I went away to this like mad badminton camp, right? And in like the badminton camp, you'd be training in this pure like freezing cold hall, playing badminton, obviously sweating beyond belief playing badminton. Then going back to your room, you'd have to then cross over to a different building to like eat your dinner. So you're basically like cold, training in the cold while sweating, back into a warm room, outside into the cold, back into the warm, cold, warm, sweating. And eventually I just like couldn't take any more of it. When I came back, literally like a couple of days after I came back, I was proper floored, man. Like, see, when I say no well, like, honestly, I thought I could have died. Like, I genuinely thought that was it, man. Like, I was hallucinating and everything, man. You take my mum, like, I was in my bed and I was sitting, like, shouting, oh, they're going to take me, they're going to take me, when I was just, like, hallucinating. Like, I was that unwell and, like, I had no energy whatsoever. I lost, I think it was, like, 7 or 8 pounds in, like, 2 or 3 days. And I was just, like, beyond, like, destroyed. Like, it was horrible, man. And I mind sitting in the hospital and them putting like this mad syringe thing down my throat to like, obviously, like, I don't know if it's like flush stuff out or to like just make it go away or whatever. But this big like massive like tubed syringe, and I was like, obviously I couldn't even like function. I was like a proper zombie, man. Like, imagine like you have no energy whatsoever, like your body feels like it's literally sinking into the seat. You can't like function, you have no strength whatsoever, right? And I had this big syringe thing going in my throat to like obviously make me better, but it was the most horrible, like horrific experience ever, man. So sorry, pardon me. So whenever I'm like not well now, or like feeling like a pure heavy cold coming on, or like a pure chesty cough, whatever it is, I try not to do anything stupid now. Like, I've been there, I've done it, I've experienced that like horrible experience, and I don't want to go through it again. So rather than like pure pushing my body when it's not well even harder, which some people do, which is fine. If you want to do that, cool, but I've been there, I've done it, and it wasn't fun, and I don't want to do it again. So now I'm like, you know what, why would I go through that again and pure like take that chance of getting severely not well? And I've got no idea if I'm now like pure prone to that kind of stuff. When I get like no well, it is like this, like a pure chesty cough and like mucus, all that kind of stuff. It's never like a pure just kind of chill cold where like you get a wee bit of sniffles or a bit of a headache and it's gone. Like, I'm always like either chesty cough and mucus like this, or I'm completely fine. There's no like in between for me. So I'm not sure if I'm like kind of prone to chest infections now, because if you didn't know, that's all pneumonia actually is. It's a pure severe chest infection, and it was absolutely horrible. So you trust me, you don't want to go through that in your life. So if you get no well and get a pure mucusy cough, just be careful, alright? We'll get into Tesco and we'll get these blueberries and raspberries, and then get back up the road to get back to my bed, to be fair. Right, we are back from that horrific journey, man. I couldn't actually get blueberries and raspberries, I had to get strawberries and blueberries, so it'll do the job, but I'm going to get a wee thumbnail just now, because my thumbnails are like really so entertaining, so I'm going to show you how I take a thumbnail, right? This is what I do. Find a entertaining topic, like the blueberries and strawberries, so entertaining. I'll do something like this, I'll go thumbnail. Simple as that, man. So what I just done there was took multiple different angles of me holding the strawberries and the blueberries, because that's of course very, very important. Is that light still on? Am I actually, no, it's still on. But we'll go back up the road, because even like walking in there for 2 minutes, honestly I start to feel tired and pure out of breath, which is not good at all. See, when I cough, or like even when I breathe, like my chest is like so tight and so like it's just pain, man. Like pure I'm coughing, like a pure coughing fit, right? My chest goes like proper like, it's not even like pain, it's just like pure shooting, like, if you know what I mean. What was that beeping, man? My car just beeps for whatever reason and it stresses me out. I also nearly fell my arse like 3 times out there, man. Like it's mega icy, but you can't actually see the ice. Like it looks obviously pure frosty and that in the grass and stuff, right? But see when you're walking in like a black car park, you can't see any ice, man. And I almost fell at least like 3 times. So as you combine all those things of falling, having a cold, a really sore chest, I'm not having the best day, but you know what? People are having worse days, and you need to kind of just realise that and go, there's always somebody going through something worse than you, right? There genuinely is. So when you think about that, you can kind of stop feeling sorry for yourself and going, you know what, I'm lucky for being in the situation that I'm in. I'm not well. Yeah, it sucks, but I'm going to get better end of the day. It's just a cold, sore chest, sore cough, whatever, but you're going to get better, man. So if you find yourself sitting like pure feeling sorry for yourself, like missing meals, missing the gym, even though you're actually feeling better at that point, like just don't. Like there's always somebody going through something worse than you are, and it's like pure cliche as that might sound, but like, yeah, and I'm still unwell though, so I'm allowed to feel like this. Like, yeah, that is so true. You can feel however you want to feel, right? But there's somebody out there going through worse things, so you really can't complain that much. You can sit and feel sorry for yourself for like a couple of hours or whatever, right? But see, after a day, if you're still sitting there like pure whinging about how you're feeling, man, just need to try and go over it a bit, man. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not sitting here pure like, I feel horrible and that's okay and I'm so glad that I feel this way. It's nothing like that at all, but at the same time I'm like, you know what, at least I'm not feeling like this or feeling like that, do you know what I mean? And I will sit there and go, wow, this sucks, man. I'm having like a really bad day because my throat hurts, my chest hurts, all this, but I'm still just kind of getting on with things, man. I still work today. I could have like called in sick and like no worked, but at the end of the day, I'm lucky enough to work from home Monday to Friday. Like I've got the sort of like the privilege of doing that. And I know it's like not my business or whatever, right? But I can still put in the work even though I'm not well. Like I'm not pure to a point where I can't function and can't work. I'm just in a bit of pain, you know what I mean? So that kind of stuff as well. Like don't just automatically think you can't do anything because you've got a cold, or you like can't eat anything because you've got a cold. I put up a post today about like kind of what to do when you're not well and like what food you can eat, all that kind of stuff. Like at the end of the day, if your appetite is still there, take advantage of that, right? Don't sit and just pure eat garbage food because it's like, oh, it's easy and I'll just eat that. I can't be bothered like cooking food, so I'm going to just eat this or whatever, right? Actually eat foods that are going to help your body and like genuinely benefit your body. If you're like thinking, oh, I've got an appetite but I can't be bothered making that, so I'm going to just eat noodles out of a pot, or I'm going to just eat noodles out of a pot noodle. I'm going to just eat like a pizza, or I'm going to order food, whatever, right? If you've like got your meal prep already done, just keep eating it, man. Like keep eating on plan, keep sticking to your plan. Just because you can't train Doesn't mean you can't keep well hydrated, doesn't mean you can't stick to your meal plan, doesn't mean you can't get good sleep at night, all that kind of stuff. Like, well, maybe you can't get good sleep, because I was the same last night, man. I was proper bad. I've put a wee screenshot of my readiness score this morning. I think it was like 46, and I was like up and down all night. It was horrible. But you can still do the small things, like eat on plan, try and get a good sleep, just rest, recover, drink plenty of water, all that kind of stuff. Like, yeah, you can't train, you feel horrible, but you can still do parts of your plan. Like, if you're somebody, right, that has like one thing that goes wrong and you automatically let your whole like world fall apart, then something's not right, you know what I mean? Joe Gann, if you follow Gannabolic on Instagram, he's fucking ginormous. But anyway, he posted something the other day. I don't know, park rapid and I'll tell you. Aye, anyway, we've parked now, thankfully, nice and safe. But he posted something the other day. I'll not quote the exact thing, I'm probably going to say it wrong, but it was something like if you curbed your door, or he said something like, oh no, I curbed my wheel today, so I'm going to go crash into every wall that I see, like, and pure ruin his car. Like, it makes no sense. Like, just because you've curbed your car wheel, or you've hit the curb, or you've like scratched your door, or you've scratched your car, you wouldn't then go and crash into every wall that you see and just pour right off your motor, would you? So it's like, if you're feeling no well, and it's like, oh, I can't train today, it doesn't mean you can't eat, it doesn't mean you can't hydrate, it doesn't mean you can't properly rest and recover, all this kind of stuff. Like, if you're just going, right, okay, I'm not well, so what I'll do is stay up till 4 in the morning, I'll drink 6 cans of Monster so that I don't need to sleep, I'll just eat pizza, eat chocolate, no stick to my meal plan, I'll not drink any water, I'll just drink like fizzy juice all day and no like properly hydrate. Like, there's no point in doing that kind of stuff. If you're not well, do what you can do. Don't just go, right, okay, I'm not well, everything's going to shit now. It doesn't need to be the case at all. If you're not well, take advantage of what you can do. If your appetite is still there, eat on plan. If you can like stomach a lot of water, drink plenty of water, which you definitely can. If you can rest and recover, which you most definitely can, after you finish work or whatever, come home, rest, recover. If you can nap during the day, go for a nap, all that kind of stuff. Like, just do what you can do rather than just pure throwing everything away because you're feeling a bit shit. So that's my words of wisdom for the day. So we've got our frozen fruit. I've also got broccoli here, yet again, tender stem, the good stuff. I've got peppers as well, because we're running out of those. And my mum asked for a wee bottle of Diet Iron Brew, so you're welcome, Emma. You're welcome, mother. I used to drink Iron Brew and it's actually really good, but I've not had it for so long. And it kind of just sitting there, I'm like, I kind of want to taste it. But I'm not going to, because I don't need Iron Brew. I've got water and I've got Hydroflow. I've got the good stuff, man. I've got peach iced tea, Hydroflow. And that is honestly, like, see, in terms of like any drink ever, peach iced tea Hydroflow actually tastes banging and you feel proper hydrated off it. So that's, if you're going to drink something, man, drink something that helps you, you know what I mean? When it comes to Monster and that, I've literally got like 20 cans of Monster sat in my room just now, and I don't even want to drink them. Like, see, because I'm not well, it's like, I know if I drink caffeine, it'll dehydrate me, I'll get a pure bad sleep, all that kind of stuff. So I'm not even bothering in it. Like, once I feel better, cool, Monster back in. For the time being, I'm not touching any Monster, man. I'm just drinking water, Hydroflow, and that is literally it. In my water today, what I've been doing is 1.5 litre, 2 scoops of Hydroflow and 1 scoop of L-glutamine, just to kind of help the whole immune system, all that kind of stuff, and just try and stay as like hydrated as possible. And see, to be fair, I've kind of like felt better as the days went on, but this morning I was honestly like, whoa, I was really, really feeling it this morning, man. I thought, this is it, man, it's going to be a really, really tough day. But it's fine, just drank plenty of water, got on my work and sort of distracted my mind, and I felt a bit better as the day went on. But it's sore, man. That's the annoying thing. The chest is sore, coughing. I'm just like, oh, this is not nice, man. But aye, hopefully tomorrow we're back to normal, or at least getting there. Then Monday, at least probably back in the gym. But yes, again, not a pure crazy long vlog, just a kind of small chat about how I'm feeling, my past experiences with pneumonia, which is not fun at all. Of course, the little shopping haul there. But apart from that, I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll speak to you in the next one.